What's up, book? Welcome back to another episode of I don't post videos when I'm supposed to, and I don't make videos when I'm supposed to, and I don't read like I'm supposed to. So, today I have a book review of The City of Glass by Cassandra Clare. This is the third in the Shadowhunter series. I know, it took a really long time to read the third one. The first two went fine. This third one, it took me almost a month to read. So like I just paused because I had a lot of things going on in life. A week, honey. It has been a week, a fat week, and so I haven't been running all week. I'm doing yard work, so like that's at least something, but I haven't actually been running, and then you can kind of start to see it, so I'm gonna, so I'm gonna kind of just read the synopsis, because there's a lot that went on in this book, and there's a lot that I would probably forget to mention. So, to save her mother's life, Clary must travel to the City of Glass, but it's bad because if you enter against permission of the law, breaking that law can mean you die. So that's fun. To make things worse, Jace doesn't want her there. Simon is thrown in prison by Shadowhunters. I totally forgot that had happened. I thought that was a second book plot, but it wasn't. They're suspicious because he can withstand sunlight. She understands more about her past, and soon they actually have to gear up for a war against Valentine, because Valentine figured out that the third mortal instrument is the mortal mirror. Mortal mirror. And this mirror is actually a lake. It's Lake Lynn, which is the lake that she comes into first with the werewolf Luke. Now, Lake Lynn I loved that. I thought that was really cool, because what happens with Lake Lynn is it is actually cursed for Shadowhunters. So if a Shadowhunter like goes in and consumes some of the water in the lake, the Shadowhunter will hallucinate and soon die. So I thought that was really cool, because now Luke's got to get her into the city illegally. And it's not only bad for her because she doesn't have permission, it's bad for Luke because Downworlders are not allowed into the City of Glass, I think it's called. But they're not allowed in at all, so they kind of have to hide Luke, and I thought that was just so interesting. So another thing I liked in this was I did like that they brought back Sebastian. They really started to go over stuff about him, and there's a big spoiler. You know, I should give it away, just because it's like this book came out kind of a while ago, but I'm not going to. But there's a big thing about Sebastian, and we learn about him in general, and I really did like that. But I think overall my favorite part of the book was Simon getting thrown into jail, because there's a lot to unpack with it. So what happens is Simon gets thrown into jail because they're like, that's really weird that So what happens with that is that they think it's very odd that a vampire can actually withstand sunlight, because usually what will happen is they'll start to feel pain and their skin will blister and they will die. But Simon doesn't. Simon is okay being in sunlight. In fact, he is almost normal then, except he can't say holy words like God, probably Jesus. I don't know. I don't think he ever tried to say Jesus, but I know he tried to say God a lot, and it would like choke on him. So another part of the book that I really liked was that Jace thought he had demon blood in him, and he thought that because of what an angel thing that I think he was the one who found told him, pretty much like, you know, your mom was horrified, she thought you were a monster, Valentine put demon blood in you, it was an experiment. Jace has been this guy's experiment, and it's like, dude. But that was really interesting, because then it goes into his own personal problems then, because now he's feeling like he is a monster, and he's like, I don't want Clary by me, I don't want anyone by me, I work alone, I do things alone, don't be near me, don't touch me, don't nothing. And I thought that was very interesting, because that's a reaction that many people would have. That idea of, I'm a monster, stay away from me, I'll hurt you, all that. I do have to say, one character to me that did make a comeback was Isabel. I actually found myself really enjoying her in this book. She was a lot more relatable, and especially in the end, she goes near and like almost in a way saves Jace from Sebastian. And it's very heroic of her, and it's kind of her come around, her arc. She's actually becoming good now, and I really liked that, and I thought she was really cool. Now, I have to say, there are still things in this book that I didn't like. I really didn't like Alex and Magnus. I thought it was kind of getting old. Like, I think they'd be very good together, but I think the whole will they or won't they, it's starting to just get really old now, and I'm just kind of getting sick of it. But I mean, that just happens. But I feel like at the end of the series, we're gonna understand they'll either get together or they won't. So another thing I didn't like was Hugo the Raven. I think that was his name, Hugo the Raven. It was Hodge's Raven in like books 1 and part of 2. I don't know, I just think that Raven, it was unnecessary, and it's obvious it was only there so it could help the main characters, and I didn't like it. Overall, this book really wasn't bad. I had fun reading it, but it just took me so long. I don't know if you could tell, I know I've sniffed a couple times in the video, and I felt like I was gonna like start hacking halfway through, so I was like, let's edit that part out. But I'm just getting over being sick, so that's not very fun because it's hard to really want to do anything. And I know last night I went to bed really early, and I've just been going to bed early. And I've been coming home, doing yard work, and then it's like eating, going to bed. Sometimes if I have a bit of homework, I do that, but overall I just haven't really been doing much. I am gonna make my other ASMR, so that's coming. I want to film it tonight, but I don't know. I probably won't be able to. I'm just still getting over it, and it's very hard to talk quietly because I just feel like I'm gonna cough, or like even I'll start like sniffling a lot, so I don't want to do that. I've been really trying not to sniffle through this video. It's kind of hard. So if you like this video, like, subscribe, and leave a comment on what you thought in the book, if you read it, if you haven't read it, things you liked and disliked. And next, I have the 4th book, so I'm going to read it. Hopefully I can get it done over the weekend. I don't know, we'll see. So thank you for watching this. I hope you liked it. I'm sorry that it's been so long. I'm really trying to get like a study schedule. Next week I do have exams coming up, but those won't be that bad. So I'm gonna have my study schedule, get that all together, and then I'll have more time to film, and I'll have a better schedule, and then soon it'll be spring break, so I'll be a lot more ASMRs than book reviews, because I probably won't be reading many new books over the break. Maybe I'll do like, I'll read a classic like Frankenstein or Fahrenheit 451, and I'll do that, and I'll do a review on it. So that's coming, and just in the future I really want to get a lot more videos up, and I want to get them up like daily. Again, thank you so much. I realized I have 60 subscribers, and that is crazy. So thank you all so much. I really appreciate that, and it just means a lot to me. It means a lot to see more people coming, and a lot of them I know I reached out to, so that's awesome. But I'm trying to reach out a little bit more. We're getting a little bit more traction. That's great. So that means the army of book is coming, which book, we are the fastest booktube army. We are ready at the call to take over a house, a state, a country, a continent. We're ready with us 60, led by me. We'll take you out with our knowledge of literature, not like too much literature, but like literature that I've covered. So thank you all again. Turn on my bell to get notifications and you are part of book. Just subscribe and you are part of book. Again, comment, because I do really want to know what you guys are thinking of the videos, and also what you guys want to see me read next. So thanks again. Bye.